women are like at least five times more likely to be trafficked. We are literally still on a global scale still victimized by the patriarchy. That hence like as trafficking rings and things of that nature. Sex work, we could say that, yeah, sex work, I'm thoroughly convinced was established by men because men are policing it to this day.
So women have no agency?
They do, thank God. I think that's why women nowadays feel empowered by OnlyFans, as they've stated, because it's them being able to like control themselves and navigate their own bodies and not be policed.
Legal patriarchy institutes sex work, and the women with agency then participate in the sex work. This is a genius argument.
I think you can't hate sex workers when men are constantly abusing sex workers.
Why would, let's assume for a second that, I don't know, the SA rates were 1,000 times between the sexes. How would that prove that men are privileged in society over women?
1,000 times,
yeah, that women are 1,000 times more likely to be paid than men. Yeah.
How
would that prove that men are privileged in society over women? It would just show that women are disadvantaged, biologically in a sense.
But that's my point. He said women are privileged. I'm saying they're not.
Stop. Let me finish my point before you respond. You're not even listening. You can't wait to talk, so you don't listen. Relax.
Your point contradicts what was just said.
My point doesn't contradict it. That's why you need to listen. Even if it were true that it was women were 1,000 times more likely to be SA'd than men, how would that prove that men in society were privileged over women?
I did not say men are privileged over women. I said women are not privileged over men, which is what he stated in the first place and has stated on several occasions.
Yeah, but he said he was giving a statement for the draft that it's a privilege that women are not drafted. That is the case, correct?
No, that's not the only thing he said. He said in general he feels he would argue that women are privileged.
Let's just start one thing at a time. Can we just start with the draft? Are women privileged by not having to do the draft?
I don't believe so.
Okay, then what would you call it that only one sex has to do an activity for conscription where they go put their life on the line and may potentially lose it, versus the other sex not having to do that? What would you call that besides?
I'd call it a choice tragically made by that sex, as proven.
Men don't choose.
That sex did not collectively make that choice.
Strawman Fallacy donated $100. She stands her argument on men being more likely to be sociopaths, then follows up with "I'm sorry you feel that way." Quintessential gaslighting from someone with zero self-awareness. Matriarchy?
You said it's a choice? It's not a choice to be drafted. That's
No, I didn't
forced.
say it's a choice.
You literally, the word choice.
No, I said men as a whole, like the men who represented men chose that.
Yeah, okay.
From a Congress that was all men at the time.
Okay,
when only
so
men
yes.
made the
Is
rules.
anybody who's alive right this second, any man who's alive right this second have a choice in whether or not they're drafted?
Yeah, the ones in Congress.
The men who are conscripted, do they have a choice in being conscripted or not?
You're not there's no draft right now. Who knows?
That's not my question.
They might not
If there
ever
was a draft right now, would men, if there was a draft right now, would the men who got drafted have a choice in being drafted or not?
We just danced way back from where we were at in this conversation.
Yeah, can you answer my question now?
I already did.
Yeah, can you answer
multiple
it again?
times?
Can the men
we
just
just danced all the way back to the draft from way into past policing. We were on a whole new layer, and now we're all the way back to me reiterating the same shit.
Yeah, I know. So can we get back to that? So anyway, the conscription portion of
You
this.
can talk to yourself.
So you just
because I'm not going to repeat myself. No, I'm not dancing back to the same shit we just talked about. You can literally talk to yourself about shit if you still don't agree with me on it.
You're trying to evade.
Yeah,
So-
you're
No, we
doing
just
everything
talked about it.
possible
So, I mean, how about-
to answer the
Let's
question.
push forward to
No,
where
no.
we no, because we
You're
already
not.
discussed
Hold on.
those.
Stop. You're not going to dictate the terms and the flow of the
But like
conversation.
I said, then he can talk to himself. Like I already
Then
answered
you can
this.
leave. You can leave. Go ahead.
You're a bitch. Like, oh God.
You're a fucking bitch,
No,
and
you're
I'm
a
glad you're
bitch,
getting kicked
'cause
out of here.
You wouldn't say shit like this to me if I was with my man.
I'd say
You
it
have
to your
so many
face too, you
balls.
stupid
You
bitch.
have
Get outta
so
here.
many balls to talk crazy to women, but you don't got no guts to talk like this to a man.
Get out of here.
You are a bunch of pussies with little dicks.
Oh, I didn't? Oh, okay. Hold on. I mean, if she's going to be rude to Andrew.
Look, she started by calling you a bitch. That's the only reason I responded, because she's like, you're a little bitch. So I was like, well, if you're gonna talk shit, you know.
Oh, didn't I start kicking her off before that?
Yeah, but she
Yeah.
responded with, you're a little bitch. So it's like, well.
Oh, and then you
it's-
started shit talking?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, no, but it's like, even before that, when you were like trying to engage with her in good faith in the conversation, and then she's like, oh, well, we already moved on from that, so I'm not going to continue engaging with you. It's just like, that's just, okay, get out then at that point, you know? So, good times. Okay, I think we're going to wrap up here pretty soon. Oh my God. Yo, but hey, Andrew, thank you for having my back there, man. Appreciate it.